everybody, my name is Darlene and I have Parkinson's. Today we're just going to have a little coffee and chat, except for I'm not having coffee right now, but what I am having is I bought, at my last grocery shopping, I bought a Cozy Shack, which is a rice pudding, and I usually make my own rice pudding, but then I get so much of it, and Bill's not a huge fan of it, so therefore then I have way too much. So I just decided on my groceries to buy this little one. And then I think next groceries I'm going to buy, I haven't had tapioca in a long time. So I'm going to maybe buy a box of tapioca and make a tapioca pudding. So that will be nice. So, gorgeous day today. Absolutely gorgeous. Above zero. It's clouded a little bit, but it's not super cloudy, just a little bit hazy. But it's very nice out there. I'm enjoying that, So we're still waiting to hear about Claudine's surgery. We've decided that we're going to put plans to move on hold for a while. I'm not ready to go. Bill likes it here. I'm not ready to make that choice. I want Claudine to have her surgery and heal and not be worried about having to take care of us and all the rest of it. So I'm going to use this time to try to be as independent as I can, and just carry on. And when I said to her, I said, we'll revisit the issue later on. And I was thinking a year from now. She says, well, we'll talk about it in 6 months. We'll see how you're doing in 6 months, and then we'll talk about it. So that's what we're going to do. So I said the few things that I have already packed up, I am going to unpack, and I am going to just collapse the boxes down, and I will just keep those until such times as I need them. And it was, I said to her, I said, it's not just that I'm not ready. We were having trouble finding all the things that we were looking for in a house. And I said to her, I don't want to compromise too much. And, things are going to get worse. I can't compromise too much. So we're just going to take our time and look later on, which makes me happy. It buys me a little bit more time here. And I said to her, there's other people who are 65 who are out doing things, the social club here is very active. When the pandemic wasn't affecting us, it was very active. And Bill likes socializing with people. I'm not a socializer. Everybody knows that I'm kind of a stay-at-home person. But just because I don't socialize doesn't mean he can't. And I go down for the social club when they have it downstairs. They have a dinner and dance once a month. And I go down and, I share dinner, and we don't dance, but I share dinner with the people down there, and we have a good time. I love listening to the music. That's really nice. And some of the people in here are great dancers. Like, oh my gosh, they're really good at it. And it's a joy just watching them have some fun. So, and then there do other activities. There's a cribbage. They play bingo and all the rest of it. And Bill doesn't do all of those things, but he does do the coffee in the daytime. He goes down, they have coffee every day at 1:00. He goes down and has a pop and sits and talks to the guys. And, it's nice that he can get that done, So anyway, got distracted there because my telephone dinged. So I'm going to just put you on pause, and I'm going to come back. Okay, I'm back. I might have to sort of pause for a little while if I don't get finished before my kids come, because Cal and Ashley and Finn are going to come over for a visit, which I really love. So they're going to come over and have a visit with me, which will be nice. So I'm going to keep talking until such times as I have to stop, and I might be finished before they come. I think they're at the dog park, and they're probably going to take Juniper over to Claudine so that Juniper and Indica can play together, and that'll help Claudine out. She won't have to go for a walk with the dog, and she has to be very careful right now. She is not. She looks terribly pregnant, is what she looks. This thing is really getting big now. It's really coming through her stomach, and she has to be so careful. Like when she's in the car, if she ever got rear-ended or something, there'd be a problem. And this doctor has dropped the ball in getting her a surgeon fast. So she's sort of she doesn't want to go to Emerge and sort of have an emergency surgery. She wants it to be planned. She said she wants it to say, okay, we're going to do your blood work first, and we're going to make sure you're good, and then come in and we'll do it, but just do it fairly quickly. But I don't know whether that will happen or not. So she's Monday or Tuesday. I said, if you haven't heard anything from anybody by Tuesday, I said, you're going to have to face going to emergency and trying it that way, because I said, and her doctor says to her, well, you could always call the original surgeon. Claudine said, he mucked it up. Like, he did 2 surgeries on me when it should have only been 1. And I'm not too interested in him going in there to try and fix his own mess. So she said, that doesn't thrill me, but if I have to, I have to, Our medical system is really messed up here, I'll tell you. Anyway, I have got to get a haircut. I'm looking at myself in this monitor, and my hair is like, crazy. But anyway, crazy like me. Anyway, let's see, what else am I doing for the day? Very, very little is what I'm doing for the day. I have a bunch of things that I'm supposed to do, none of which I'm probably going to do. None of which are really that bad. Like, I was going to sweep and mop the floor, but you know what? Finn will just put a big mess on it anyway, so I'll do that after he leaves. That's the best way. All right. Okay, well, you know what? I really don't have a lot. Oh, was I going to tell a story today? I think I was. Oh, yes, I was. I know what it is. See, I thought I had forgotten, but I didn't. Claudine was about, I think I was going to ask Bill, but he's got his headset on. He can't hear me. She was about 10, I think. And she wanted to go. She loved the New Kids on the Block, and she wanted to go to a concert. And I said to her, there is no way. I said, I'm not doing a concert with all these screaming kids. I said, I can't do it. I said, and Bill pipes up, well, I'll go. Well, he took her. Did we live in Quesnel at the time? He had to drive down to this. Yeah, we lived 8 hours away from where this concert was going to be held in Vancouver. So he had to drive down and stay at my parents' place while he took her to this concert. But he braved it. And the 2 of them went to the New Kids on the Block concert. And I guess they had a great time. She's never forgot it. And I thought, what a nice thing for him to do with her, to give her that special memory. But anyway, that's what I was going to tell you today, was that they went to the New Kids on the Block concert, and I thought it was special because I didn't have to go, and I enjoyed a little time with my son. He was 4 or so, and I just had a little visit with him while they were gone. It was so nice to have time to one child. Bill got to spend time just with Claudine, and I got to spend time just with Claudine, and we were apart for 2 days and back together again. But anyway, so that's it. The kids will be here shortly, so I better go and get something for Finn to eat. I have to find something for him. All right, see you all tomorrow.